Heya, and welcome to the first episode of Unlocking the Lyrics. My name is Emily Larkin, and I will be exploring different songs with you, stripping them down, trying to work out what they mean. The fantastic thing about a song is that it means something different to everyone. And my interpretation will probably not be yours. But what I'm hoping for here is to get a discussion going. So I will tell you what I think of a song by stripping down the lyrics, and you can tell me what you think of it. Songs are usually tied into memories, moments, emotion, and that's why they speak to us so deeply. For example, when I hear ABBA, I think of my mum singing along. When I hear Meatloaf's 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad, I think of singing along to that with my sisters while we do the dishes and driving my dad crazy. And whenever I hear Pretty Fly for a White Guy, I think of primary school and the guys who thought they were cool and used to shout out, "Give it to me, baby," and I would roll my eyes at them. So this should be fun, I think, because every episode we will look at a different song. Sometimes we'll put them in categories. And first up, we're going to look at Mr. Brightside by The Killers. I think this is a very interesting song because the whole thing is a loop. So, first verse starts with "Coming Out of My Cage," then we've got the chorus, and then the second verse is actually the first just repeated. So, for me, this is the story of a man who is making himself mad with jealousy because the woman that he loves is now with someone else, or he imagines that she is. And the fact that the song just repeats like that shows us the cyclic nation. I knew I was going to get tongue-tied. The cyclic nature of his thoughts. Because you know how sometimes when something's really bothering you, it just goes round and round, and this is a dark fantasy that we're being pulled into here, where he is actually imagining her with this other man. So let's start off looking at that very opening, verse 1, "Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine." So cage is a very interesting word choice because it brings up these connotations of being trapped. And he says he's been doing just fine, but if you ask me, he's maybe never been less fine. And this is a song about trying to convince yourself that you're somewhere that you're not, that you're in a different state of mind than you really are. Even the title, Mr. Brightside, there's a kind of dark irony about that because this is a tortured song. The melody sounds tortured, his voice is straining the whole time, and yeah, I just think what an amazing beginning. Alright, I've been doing just fine, gotta get down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Okay, that repetition again right there, it was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Have you ever tried to convince yourself of something by repeating it to yourself? Have you ever tried to unravel something, get to the bottom of it, and you're trying to talk yourself into it or talk yourself out of it? It was only a kiss. He's like, what happened here? How did I let her slip away? Or how did I ruin this myself? Songs are very cool because they stir up all sorts of emotions and they tell a story without telling it in a lot of detail. So we're left to kind of fill in the blanks here. Was it her kiss with someone else that's ruined the relationship, or did he kiss someone and now she's walked? What do you think? Okay, so then the next part of the song, he says that it's all in his head, that it's making him sick, right? And that line, "I just can't look, it's killing me." That's brilliant because he can't look and yet he can't stop looking. Okay, she touches his chest now, he takes off her dress now, letting me go. So he's seeing her move on, which is something that he is unable to do. Alright, and now the song picks up a little bit, and we're in the clutches of this nightmare. Jealousy turning saints into the sea. These are great lines because it is this jealous feeling that's eating him up, right? Okay, let's see, where am I up to? Swimming through sick lullabies. Brilliant, because a lullaby is something designed to soothe and calm and comfort. And a lullaby is also something that is especially for the young. A lullaby has something very sweet, innocent, naive about it. And he has completely subverted the meaning of that word by putting it in this context and next to the word sick. So there is nothing about this that is calming, soothing. It's the very opposite. This feeling is ruining him, torturing him. Okay, sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. I like it, a song all about lying to yourself, and yet you still know it's a lie, right? Okay. That's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, because I'm Mr. Brightside. I'm fine, guys. It's all good. I got this. That's what people tell each other. That's what they tell themselves when they're going through something really hard, because the lie is easier than the truth. But he knows that it's a lie. That's what we were just talking about. So, moving on. Alright, jump back to the start, coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Alright, so we're looping here, we're looping here, we're looping here, he can't let go. And then, this part right at the very end, I never. It's just left hanging, it's just repeated. And, it feels perfect to me, because it's left unfinished, like the relationship in his head. The line has no closure. It's not even really explained. It's just there. And because he doesn't finish it, I know that I try to. I never did what? I never meant for this to happen. I never thought you would leave. I never. And it just builds. And yeah, it's perfect that it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't give you that closure because it's not what he's got. Alright, so that is my interpretation of Mr. Brightside. I would like to hear yours. The artists themselves have spoken about what it means to them, but the thing about music is when it's given to the public, it becomes the public's. And so it's up to us to decipher. I know that I had fun doing this. I hope that you had fun watching. I will be back with another episode. Requests for anything that you would like to talk about, any song that you would like to dismantle, please send them my way. My name is Emily Larkin. This was Unlocking the Lyrics. And I will see you next time. Over and out.